Well, hello. Hello. Hope you're doing all fine. Sorry. It eclipsed. It eclipsed? No. It slipped my mind to get some water. Anyway, now I also got some chocolate, because, yeah, maybe for the energy. We'll see. Not much, just a little bite. Um, hmm, hmm. Okay. Let me just quickly check the audio. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling exhausted today. Don't know. As if I could, sleep for the next 12 hours, I don't know, but it's kind of weird. I'm not sleeping necessarily. Just, I don't know. The thought constantly pops in my mind. Oh, it would be so nice to just sleep for the next 12 hours. Oddly specific, but yeah. All right, where are we today? Wait, we are at day 34. Wait, so 4 times 7 is 28, right? So one more day. Meaning tomorrow is the last day of week 5. Oof. And I haven't. Oof. I haven't drawn anything. Oof. Oh no. I've only done practice. Hmm. Hmm. Oh well. You know what? I think for today, since I believe I said so yesterday, but let's for today do some mech drawing here. Week 5. Yep. Okay. I think this is right, yeah? Yeah. Pretty sure it is. Hmm. What? Why? What? Did I not? Huh? I was so certain I chose landscape. Huh. Let's try that one again. There we go. Okay. We just save that. Week. Wait, I do have week 5. Hmm? Yeah, there it is. Huh? Oh. Oh, I remember. What was I doing here? Ah, yes. Okay. I see. I was doing some thumbnailing. Some very poor thumbnailing, but thumbnailing nonetheless. Hmm. I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do some mech drawing. In that sense, perhaps. Let's think about this. How does one do a mech drawing? Let's take. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. How do you draw mechs? When will you draw mech? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is this supposed to be again? Certainly not anything useful. So, I've occasionally I'm watching whatever. Some like concept art, speed paints, and you often see these guys just blocking in large forms with a brush, kind of like this, not really, but similar. And they just get out these like, I don't know, these sharp edges, and I'm just, this is terrible. How do you start drawing a mech? Maybe I should just stick with this. I don't even really know any sort of mech design. I mean, maybe like certainly this feeling. Like I'm going back 50 years. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me get my brain out of the gutter here. Do some warm-ups. And yeah, my arm's kind of hurting already. Like my wrist specifically. Ouch. I haven't even started doing anything. It's not even been 15 minutes. It's not even been 15 minutes. Okay. Well. Okay. Maybe I should try to find my drawing glove. Just when I said it, I found it. Let's see. Maybe this will help. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'll be right back. I have to blow my nose. Alright, so let's put on this drawing glove. and see if this actually helps, you know? We'll know in no time. Certainly a new feeling. I mean, it's certainly a lot easier to like like brush over the tablet. I don't know. Certainly feels easier, you know. All right, let's. I mean, if it's gonna help me, why not? Certainly feels a lot better. Yeah. Oh, guys. I guess I guess they don't ship you, you know, a bunch of bullshit, you know. This feels funny. I like this. Okay, okay. So I'm like, I don't know, trying to flick or something. I don't know what you would call this, like small jittery, like movement here with the fingers while moving in a circle, you know. Okay, I didn't think this would make that much of a difference, honestly, because the tablet I'm using right now has already been a massive improvement from my older one, just because of the surface. I didn't think I would need a glove, you know. I didn't think I would need a glove. This feels fun, honestly. Now the question is, how well can I adjust my strength while doing this? And it appears that that's not an issue, really, at all. Like, see how light these lines are? Yes, yes. Some more heavy ones. Oh, okay. We'll see if I can make use of this new uh, vector of movement. Yes. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Didn't think a drawing glove would make this much of a difference. What is this even called? Yes, a drawing glove. Okay. Drawing glove. Okay. Smudge free. Okay. That's nice. Okay. So they aren't wearing this just to be like edgy, you know? All right. Well, I guess that's one way to make your life a lot harder by just not using the materials that are being provided. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's any tangible difference here. So, I can't see. There we go. Well, kind of. The first line was horrible. These aren't great either. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Nope. Oh man. Terrible. I mean, to be honest, I usually wouldn't make movements as large as this. You know? More like maybe this. The question is if I will actually use my elbow for these movements instead of just my wrist, right? Because I want to get the stress off my wrist when I'm drawing. It's kind of like when you're drumming, you know? I feel like there's a tendency amongst new students, in a sense, you know? People that pick up drumming, when they don't learn to properly hold the sticks, right, they end up hurting the wrist because the power for the strokes, I guess, or the, I don't know what you call this, the technical term, but when you sit down to actually play the drums, right, you have to make sure that the power for the swing doesn't come out of your wrist, so that you don't swing your wrist to punch down on the kit, right? That's what you have to learn, basically. And I don't think there's any actual like drum teachers that wouldn't teach you this, you know, or at least tell you about it. I mean, learning is then still in your, you know, it's still your responsibility. But kind of like here when you're drawing, kind of want to keep the stress from concentrating in your wrist, you know, if you can. And you just get more movement as well, you know, more freedom in movement when you use your elbow, at the very least. You know, if you can't use your whole arm, like from the shoulder, right, for whatever reason, you can still try and use your elbow. I like doing this. I have massive back pain today for some reason. Ouch. Excuse me. God damn. God damn. Alright. I mean, what kind of line control do I need to work on? Not too sure right now. I'd have to actually try drawing something, I guess you could say. I mean, straight lines certainly help, you know. Oh, I'm swinging a bit too much. So I really just can't. Is there like a way to to make my pen more visible on screen? I feel like I'm doing massive guesswork here. Pro pen. Mapping? No. Tablet area, use Windows Ink. Is that a good idea to use Windows Ink? I don't know, guys. Let's see options. Pen button mode. Hover click. Hold the pen tip close to the tablet and press the pen button. Pressure compatibility. Tablet light brightness. Cancel. I don't think there's a way to make it more visible here, huh? Probably through Windows ink settings, maybe? Close this. Let's see. Pen settings, maybe? Pen and Windows ink. Um, Press and hold only supported on some pens. Why is Windows ink a thing even? Is it just like a sad attempt by Microsoft to be like, "Ha, guys, look at us. We are helping," and just end up making everything worse? Kind of get the feeling. Because what does Windows ink do that the regular tablet drivers your tablet is being shipped with wouldn't be able to? You know, what exactly is it doing? I kind of feel like it's just an unnecessary middleman. Maybe they are secretly listening in and sending all telemetry data back to their servers to sell it. Kind of makes sense. Because I don't think they're doing it to improve anything. Microsoft doesn't improve. Microsoft makes everything worse. Okay, so I have to really zoom in, don't I? To actually be able to make use of this new approach. Hmm. Hmm. We draw a head in the eye of another head. Then we keep on going. Then we draw a head in the eye of another head. And then we keep on going. And then we amazing. I've just seen these like after I'm done streaming, right? I usually watch a few shorts, not a whole lot. Sometimes more, sometimes nothing at all, you know. And there have been like a bunch of artists, or maybe it's just one channel really. I don't know, Korean or some other Asian, who's been like using pre-made images or just images in general, memes usually, to say color their eyes. You know, they use like some sort of image, say a bald guy with an orange t-shirt. Import the image, manipulate it to fit the shape of the eye that they are currently drawing. Give the image like, I don't know, 10% opacity or something. And then draw over the image to, like, for example, give color to the eye or whatever. You know, to finish the drawing basically. It's kind of I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think of it. It's kind of funny though, you know? Just have to sit a little bit. My back is hurting me. It's killing me. Oh, Lord. Hmm. Okay, let me stand up again. Hmm. Horrible. Can't see. There it is. That's a bit off. That's not a straight line. Hmm. Ow. Why's my leg hurting so much today? What the fuck? Can't stand on my leg. What the hell is happening? Let me save this and grab my chair. Okay, let me just put the carpet to the side here. Alright, we'll try sitting today. I don't know what's happening, and my leg is hurting too. Either it's my foot or my leg. If I stand, I hurt in foot. My foot is hurt. If I stand, if I sit, my leg hurts. It's kind of... it's exhausting. Come on. I'm hanging by... I'm what the hell? What is this English? Anyway. Let's see if I can at least do some ideas. I really want to draw a mech, but I have no idea how to even start. Like, should I like just start throwing in like shapes randomly to overlap each other? I don't know. In perspective, without perspective. I mean, I guess I could start without perspective, but what kind of like mech shapes even look interesting? I don't know. I mean, we could try the Pandora guy thing. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. Okay, let's get the disc down a bit further. I don't know, how do you draw mech? Maybe I should start trying to draw some sort of hinge. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. How do you draw, Meg? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Where's my chocolate? Come here. It's kind of burning on my tongue. It's weird. Hmm. How do you... I mean, anthropomorphic, is that the word? So like, or like humanoid? No, wait, what is... Wait. What? I think I'm confusing this. I feel like. Uh, yes. Anthropomorphism. Of or pertaining to having the form of a man. Yes, that's what I mean. So, robots that look like humans, so like humanoid robots, I guess you could also say. All right? I would imagine are a lot easier to draw than if they are not. Although I wouldn't know because I can't draw either. So, you know. Maybe I should take care not to describe too much because I don't know how a mech would even walk in real life. I don't think there is a reference because we don't have mechs in real life. Does that make sense? I don't know. So maybe like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine the contour lines are just as important, right? Because we are still in the business of describing form, even though it's a bit more sharp, I guess you could say. So maybe the outlines are more important as well. I don't know. I mean, just just guessing here. But it's definitely something I could imagine being important if I just now actually knew how to draw anything. I mean, I would. Okay, let's see. So Hmm. Hmm. Would this make sense? I mean, breaking these forms down into easily digestible ones is probably still going to be very important, right? Because given the insane amount of potential detail here, like you could start, I don't know, drawing every pipe, every bolt, every like panel, and whatever else comes to mind, right? Hmm. Ow! Now my head started. What is happening? It's just come on. Maybe I'm starting this incorrectly. I feel like I'm getting stuck here. Let me try again. So let's try from the legs up, you know? Let's do something a bit different here. Say, let's wait again. I need some ground here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to find semi interesting shapes, I guess. I don't know. Does this look like an interesting shape? I have no idea. Kind of. The legs look very weird, so I would like to get rid of them. Let's get rid of the legs. And I also need some perspective on this to tell me where it's looking. Where are you looking actually? Are you looking to the side here? And what are you even? What's your purpose? What would this be? What could this possibly be? I don't know. Guys, I have no idea what this is. How do I make it look like it's something? I give it a bunch of antennas. Maybe that's gonna make it better. Amazing. More antennas. Okay, so let's. Hmm. This won't help. It kind of looks more like a gun than anything else. Hmm. Okay. Easy on the hand here. I'm kind of like cramping up. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. What about some like sail. Is that even a sail? Would that qualify as a sail? What is this? What are you? Hmm. 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 What are you? What am I looking at? I don't know, guys. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. This is too difficult. Me and what are you? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm lost. Lost for words, lost for like everything. Not certain what this is supposed to be. So let's just move on. What kind of mech do I want to draw actually? I don't know. Maybe a type of Gundam? Humanoid mech? What is this? What am I doing? Terrible. Hmm. God damn, I'm tired. What's happening? It's not even been an hour yet. Fuck me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? Fuck. Okay, let me change the position of a bunch of things over here actually. Let me see if I can do. Wait, what did I even name the stream? Oh, right, okay, take two. Yes, yes. Hmm. Horrible. Maybe I should block out what I want to do in large forms first. Hmm. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I can't sit like this. Ow. Ah. Hmm. Maybe I should focus on some visible joints? I don't know. It entirely would, I suppose, depend on the type of mech you're trying to make, right? Is this even a mech? This looks so horrible. Can't see anything here. Maybe I should just look at what some other people have come up with, because this, I think, is going to take way too long. Basically trying to, in an, I don't know, a priori fashion, figuring out how to draw something. It's kind of weird. Maybe I need to understand a bit more about the history of mechs, like how the medium came to be, the genre, I suppose, subgenre, genre. Let's go to Pinterest. I mean, I technically have like an EVA 01, EVA Shigoki. Like a reference image. But we'll see if I could find anything interesting here. Okay. There's certainly some interesting things. I don't know why Pinterest is sending me a bunch of like female stomach reference images. I feel like there has been at least 2 on just my like homepage or profile page or whatever you call it. Every time. And I don't know why. Maybe they are trying to tell me something? I don't know. Yeah, this is an interesting image. It's an interesting way to draw a face. But let's see. I need some machines. I need to see machines. I just want to see machines. I guess machine means mech. Okay. Uh-huh. How do some people draw mechs? And just like general sci-fi, like attire, gear, equipment, whatever you want to call it. How do people do it? Do they just study like the robot arms we use for certain industrial tasks, like in real life, I mean? They just look at that and are like, okay, interesting. Yeah, all right, okay. Like how does one start out? I would assume that's the case, huh? Okay, let me look at some of these images here. Kind of looks AI generated. But I mean, if AI does one thing right, it's like the big picture, like, how should I describe this? I don't know how to put it in words right now. Okay, let's look at this Pixiv artist here. I guess I could make an account for Pixiv too. Is that like is there like an English language option? And can you like search for pictures and stuff? Pixiv. Let's see. Pixiv.net. Why do I have that as like a bookmark? Pixiv. Search Pixiv. Mac. I can't even look for Mac. I can. Hashtag Mac. I can scour Pixiv 2. Interesting. Robot. Mac. Mecha. Okay. I'm not sure I'm understanding what's going on here. Robot? Mecha, mecha. Why is there like several different hashtags of mecha and mechs and such? It's kind of weird. Okay. Getting distracted, I feel like. Damn, who is this? Okay, ain't nobody reading that shit. Is it like... I guess it is just hard surface modeling, right? I would imagine they share a lot of yes, they share a lot of period. Well, I mean, I'm getting like mecha girl type stuff, but that's not really what I want. Like at all, not even a little bit. What is this? Why do I not get any similar things for this one here? Industrial design. Maybe we are moving into the industrial design. Maybe I should like see if I can find some pointers. Like let's shift focus here. So let's not treat this like regular character stuff. Let me see. So let's say I wanna it's definitely a lot more difficult when I'm sitting. Seems I would have gotten used to drawing while standing. It's kind of weird. I feel like I have more freedom when I do it. You know? Because I can't seem to get the desk height correct when I'm sitting, you know? Isn't really that kind of issue when I'm standing. Sometimes, but how maybe it's time to learn how to draw boxes better. Hmm. I can't concentrate. I'm so tired. What the hell? Huh. I'm hanging on by a thread. It's like I'm about to just fall asleep, and I hate it. Come on. Okay, I need to stand back up. I don't know. At least my back isn't hurting anymore right now, so was it the chocolate? Everything sucks right now. It's shit. I'm not certain how to start this, so I'll just grab reference here. Let me grab some actually competent mech drawing here. Okay. That's not terrible. Alright, what is this? I feel like I know this. Isn't that like... what's it called? Franks? Like the mecha anime? Where they are like killing these... like super large... kaijus with blue blood. And they have like a council. Humanity has like a council of apes or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember all the blood point. Okay, this I think is, yes. We're getting somewhere with these references. We're making it out of Brazil with this one. You know? Making it out of Brazil with this one. Not with these. Not with any of these. Nope. This is no. Hell no. Not making it out of Brazil with this one. Okay. It's not terrible. Is this in... no. How can it be the case that there's so little mech reference that I can actually put to use? Okay. Maybe I should get some like art books from mecha shows, you know? Or like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Like, although I like the idea of drawing mechs, it's not like I buy all of the art books from all the shows I ever watched. Maybe that something similar would be not too bad. Okay. I mean, if I am to do it through line, like in the sense of through line art, I guess you could say, or just outlines, I don't know. Oh, okay, this seems interesting. This seems interesting. I need some like help in breaking down the shapes, you know? Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to understand this slightly. Slightly better. Not a whole lot better, just slightly. Yes, but of course, why didn't I think of that? Why did I not think of that? Yeah, maybe I'll not. Maybe I won't grab any particular image to use as reference here. I just want to get a feel for how you draw mechs, you know? Trying to see how people do some of the line art here. Or just how they generally come up with the ideas, you know? Ooh, that's an interesting weapon. Okay. Let me try some of this. Where was the image from before? There we go. I mean, it's not that much different from what I thought. So, should I switch over? Let me not save week 5. Let me go to... What? Practice week 2? No. No, thank you. Practice week 5. Okay. Seem to have calmed down with all the pain. I don't know what happened. Okay. I won't need this anytime soon. The desk is way too high up. That's better. Slightly. I mean, if you squint, it kind of looks right. Kind of. So let's try achieving that for like a mech, okay? Let me turn... Actually... I kind of like this guy's like face shape. This... face shape here. And instead of drawing him eyes, we could just do a visor of sorts, you know? And instead of ears, you could have like this. Something. Terrible. Anyway, let me turn off the reference here. Because I won't need it. Okay, mech. So what I've seen someone do was this. They basically are just a bit more blocky when it comes to describing the human form, right? And depending on the kind of atmosphere you're going for, right? You could exaggerate certain things here. The overall proportions to be more like a superhero or something. I don't know. Really depends. Let me think about this actually more. Hmm. 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 Ouch. Wait, how should I? I don't like the pose, honestly. It's terrible. I've basically thrown out everything I know about drawing. I should stop this. Let me gather my thoughts here. Let me gather the thoughts. Okay, we want to break down the complex shapes, right? So we want to construct this from the ground up somewhat. Okay. So, but since this is like hard surface modeling esque kind of thing, right? We want to use more boxes than anything. Less cylinders, more boxes. What else? The basic rules about gesture and just figure drawing still apply, you know? So, like contrapposta, and that's about all the terms I know to sound smart, you know? Ow, my leg's hurting. What the hell? I feel like I'm about to keel over. Keel, it will keel. Okay, so more boxes. Less. I don't know. I can't. I'm so unfocused right now. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, I think. I think I'm trying my best, you know? But the universe is really hard. It's trying to, what? It's really trying hard to stop me. What the fuck? What the hell is happening? I just want to draw, guys. I just want to draw. It's really on, you know? It's try and like think in sharp shapes here. You know? Sharper than usual. Not quite sure what I'm describing here. Maybe it's like the back of something. Let's try adding in some basic shadows here and there to help describe the forms. I mean, it kind of looks like a, yes, like the long treasured wish of the Chattini, you know? This kind of looks like a jetpack thruster of sorts, you know? Okay, the shadows really help sell this. Maybe I should. Hmm. I don't know what this is. I just know it's here. And it's here to stay. I don't know what's happening sometimes. You see like these like very weird artifacts when I'm drawing occasionally, and I feel like it's got something to do with how I hold my pen. Kind of weird. Regardless, you know. And I feel like it shouldn't be happening. Maybe I should just do more like primitive shapes, especially like rectangular or cuboid shapes in like perspective, you know? Maybe that's kind of keeping me from finding interesting shapes to draw and trying to draw a mech. Does that make sense? I don't know. This kind of looks weird. Let's try. Let's try like one of these robot arm things. So I'm guessing what I. Yeah, okay. The proper overlapping also sells this a lot more. Okay, let me write this down actually. I don't know what you call it. I feel like I've watched a tutorial from an artist where he talked about some of these basic concepts, you know? I think it was something about the illusion of 3D or the illusion of space on a 2D plane, right? And he talked about overlaps and all sorts of things. Okay. So, concerning mechs. Concerning mechs. Okay. Okay. So, overlap and simple shadows sell the form. It's the first kind of point I wrote down. Let's see if I can figure something else out here. Ouch, my leg. I don't know how to. Am I stupid? Don't answer. There you go. Don't think you would see most of this. You would see the thickness, however, here, which it most definitely would have. Wouldn't see most of this, I don't think. And this would have to be like something other than just a cylinder, I feel like. But it's like really, like the contour is still selling most of this. That's what they mean with fundamentals, no? Understanding contour lines. Understand contour lines. They make and break forms. The outline isn't as important, I feel like, you know? I'll be right back, though. I have to go to a meeting. I shall return shortly. Where is my pen? There it is. Alright. What the hell is this? B. Or B. Wait, I can't even. There you have it. Alright. See you in a bit. Okay. I have returned. Sorry. Took a bit longer. I laid down on the floor a little bit so my back doesn't hurt as much. Yeah. So what were we saying? Right, I kind of thought about contour lines, right? And how it's a combination of the line art, right? Plus the way you choose to do this. What? I don't know, that didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense. Like yeah. No, that didn't make any sense what I just said. Forget that. I feel like that was just I don't know. My brain is it's confused because of all the pain. It's in confusion. Pain used confusion. It is very effective. I don't know, man. Hmm. What's his name? I think Killer Bee, right? From One Piece. The swords, quote unquote, man. That basically uses a chainsaw like no. Um what's it called? The round saws, table saws, right? If you have a table, you have a saw on it, and you throw in the fucking wood or whatever you are sawing in. Like at SawCon, you know? They have a bunch of saws and table saws. That was terrible. Terrible is what that was. I'm gonna leave this here. It kind of looks weird, but I kind of like it. Okay, so have I learned anything? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, strictly speaking, once you get the feel for how these for how like mechs look like my brain. Hmm. Hmm. Ow. Ow. Ouch. I have to drink something. Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out here. It's like, I don't know, like how to like describe, minimally describe three-dimensional form here, basically. I think. Right? I think. I don't know. I'm just trying around, you know. It's nothing concrete here. Definitely have to learn to use my arm more because I'm constantly doing these non-optimal lines, you know, non-straight lines especially. I don't know. Is this helpful? I can't tell. Anyway, let's try doing this. Wait. How would I go about describing this? Hmm. Does this make sense? I don't know. Hmm. I feel like I'm starting to crack the code, but also not quite yet. Maybe I'm just slightly confused. I don't know. Kind of. Whoop, whoop. What am I doing here? I have no idea. No fucking clue. I'm just trying to like wrap my head around some of these principles, you know, like the overlap stuff and like, yes. I don't know what else. don't know what this form is supposed to be. Kind of looks like, I don't know. Like some alien life form. What am I doing here? I have no clue. I don't know. What? What is this? I don't know what this is. What the fuck are you? Huh? I don't know, guys. I'm just like trying to see how to make like anything look 3D, you know? It kind of looks like, oh, what is this? Kind of looks like like legs, like the gluteus maximus, right? Like here is the, I don't know, maybe here. Maybe this is a very weird. No, this is too weird. Guys, how does one describe three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional plane? By not drawing accurately. I don't know. What is this? What am I doing? No. Kind of like these bends and just. What is this? I don't know. I have no idea. What is this even? Wait. Maybe this will be like a mouse. Like a keyboard, like a computer mouse. Or something. I don't know yet. Am I describing form yet? I don't know, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe like something like this down here. I don't know. Kind of looks like a mouse. Also, not really. We are going super fast, right? Like I'm punching through the screen with my mouse. This, I don't know. Let's draw a hand, I guess. I'm clicking. Ouch. My legs are really starting to hurt today. Okay. Would this be slightly larger? It's still? I don't know. Maybe? It's kind of fun. I have no idea what I'm doing, or if what I'm doing is useful in any way. But I guess it all is about to make even less sense. Right? I mean, I don't know. Where even is the rest of the hand here? Where's the thumb? I just know that the thumb kind of stops here, no? Maybe we do something like this. For a very terrible kind of like thumb. Is this a thumb? I don't know. It's not very clear. It's not exactly readable what I'm doing here. Kind of looks like a hand holding a mouse, but it's more like a symbol than actually having described what's going on here. Because there's just so much going on here. And the overlap is confusing. I don't know. No clue what I'm doing here. So I think the line weight is also important here, no? For contours. Like we're trying to deconstruct poses, right? And things and like objects in general, you know? And we're trying to move from the general, from the big picture, say, uh, silhouette. Silhouette? Silhouette? How do you say this in English? I don't know. From the most basic general forms, I guess, to the specific details, right? It would only make sense if that type of methodology would also apply to the thickness of your lines, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. I've seen a few art pieces, you know, where everything is basically the same thickness, and they vary this in a different way. But the general concept, I think, is still there. It still applies, I feel like. Where's my eraser? There it is. Come here. So maybe I'll write this down. When abstracting, um, very line weight, and then this weird like comma and point thing, comma and period thing, like here. I don't know what it's called. Very line weight from thick to thin. Something similar. So like you could just do the simple thing, right? And be like, okay, the largest forms have the largest or the greatest line weight, right? The smallest forms, the smallest or lightest lightweight line weight, sorry, right? Or you could be like, I don't want to vary my line weight. I don't want to do that. You could instead be like, okay, continuous lines describe the primary forms. Say like slightly, like, I don't know, irregularly or regularly broken lines describe secondary forms or whatever, I don't know. Or you could work it in terms of opacity, you know? So like same line weight, but less visible, if that makes sense. So there's a ton of ways to achieve this, but I think this is like I think this would belong to fundamentals or like basic concepts when drawing, because the point is to um, describe form, no? Like we want to pretend as though there is like some sort of three-dimensionality to our work, right? And I have a feeling that that works best when you also consider the weight of your lines, or just try and, you know, yes. Maybe is that right? I have no idea, guys. I don't know. I'm just doing. I just kind of feel like these like random ass nondescript forms kind of look better when I do this, you know. And I really like the idea of it. I mean, I've been trying to concentrate on that when drawing this, which, you know, it's not perfect by any means, but it could look a lot worse, you know. It could look like something like this or like this. Imagine the horror. And I've been also kind of doing it here, you know. Although it's not as visible because this is very pixelated, because I shrunk it down. And I feel like it just, you know, it just works. I don't know how important this is to describing like forms, but it seems a lot more important than some YouTube artists would have you believe, you know? Just look at this. I mean, it's not, I don't know even what these forms are supposed to be, and this hand looks horrible. But like, it could be so much worse. You know what I mean? Hell, I don't even know what I mean. Anyway, anyway. Let's see. Maybe it's not that much different, you know? I kind of want like a type of scout mech. Something that appears to be able to move fast or over interesting terrain or in a interesting manner, you know? Hmm. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Hmm. My object permanence is terrible. I have none. Guys, I'm stupid. Imagine. Imagine the shock in nobody's faces. Just imagine. Alright. I mean, this kind of, maybe? If you squint your eyes and you look the other way, you know, it kind of looks like a type of machinery thing. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm just trying stuff out, see how describing form actually works. If that's even the right word, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying a bunch of things that I somewhat remembered. This is terrible. What is this? This terrible. I don't want to draw this anymore. Fuck you. Hmm. I'm not quite sure what I'm drawing here. What are you? What type of alien sent you? They're here to spy on me, I know it. What is this? Ah, yes, beautiful. Ah, yeah. What the hell are you? Hmm. What a beautiful boy. Look at this beautiful boy. Hmm. Shame. Hmm. What is this? What are you? Does he have like a tumor in his face or something? I don't know. Kind of endearing. Sorry. So it kind of looks like he's trying his hardest, whatever that may be. Maybe he's just really trying to, I don't know, uh, whistle or something. Maybe he's trying really hard to whistle or so. I don't know. What even? Anyway, today we're doing anything but something that makes sense. I don't know. It kind of looks like a crooked neck, but that's fine. In these parts, we like crooked necks. Maybe like he's carrying a whole lot of shit on his back. Maybe that's what's actually happening. I don't know. I guess this is then what visual clarity is about, yeah? Like being able to, or no, sorry, this is what the repetition then is for, right? To quickly, no, wait, again, let me backtrack. So I've heard the term visual library a lot. And I guess what is meant by that is not so much remembering exactly how to, say, draw an elephant, in the sense of understanding all of the proportions and stuff like that. I think it's more about the abstraction. Like in general, like learning a method or remembering a way to deconstruct something to then quickly, whenever you need it, um, remember that form, or the forms, whatever, to just pull out of your mind whenever you might need them to quickly describe something. I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine. Kind of makes sense. Does that make sense? Well, you'll be the judge of that if that made sense. Maybe I just misunderstood, and that's what they meant all along. I just never really listened. I don't know. Because I kind of feel like for pretty much everything, you can just use some like reference, right? But the simple breakdown, the abstraction here, right? The simplification of the complex forms and how you simplify them is what ultimately makes your art, I would say. I think that's, yes, creating a visual library of these abstractive forms kind of feels like the goal, right? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Maybe not. I have no idea. I encourage you to try for yourself, though. So whether or not that is what it is or not, You'll figure that one out for yourself, you know? Hmm. This is one hell of a mess. Anyway. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't just break off a tooth, right? I hope I didn't. No. Okay. Okay, no. That's just some random ass caramel that got stuck in my teeth. Got stuck in my teeth. Anyway, I'm wondering if Shiori has started streaming yet. Okay, so in about an hour and something something. L.A. Noir. I mean, I kind of want to keep going, you know, because I feel like I've somewhat recovered here, not having as much pain all of a sudden anymore. Is this like my body trying to keep me from pursuing this? Is it like trying to force me to stop improving? Fuck you, if that's the case. I don't know. Questions and no answers. Uh, mm, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. What am I describing here? I don't know. I feel like I've been saying the same thing for the past hour or something. What am I describing? What is this? I don't know. Okay. Hmm. Yes. What are you? Who the fucker? You? Yum. Bam ba ba da bam bam. Bam ba ba dum bum 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 bum. Hmm. What is this? I don't know. Interesting, interesting. What am I even trying to do here? Ah, ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh, my stomach. Ah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sitting like a gremlin. It's my bad. I'm sorry about that. Hmm. I'm sitting like a madman, you know? So, like, say this is the chair, right? Say this is the chair. Right, and I don't know. Where does the thing start? I don't know. Somewhere. Let's not focus too much on the unnecessary details here. But this is kind of like the chair, right? What the hell is this? This is not a chair, this is a piece of shit. Anyway. And then we have the the backrest or something. Is this a chair? Does this look like a chair? Kinda looks like a chair, I don't know. Guys, I have no idea. Anyway, I'm sitting on this chair like a fucking retard. Wait. I'm sitting on this chair like. Uh, so not sitting all the way back, right? First of all, I'm sitting like so, right? Like a fucking absolute maniac. So, yes. I don't know, guys. Actually, no, this is the wrong way. It's bent like this. I'm sitting forward like a brainlet. And then the desk is all the way up here. And this is my shoulder. And I'm sitting here like this. You know, like so. And I'm like, my arms are stretched out to the side. Right? Like, fucking, I don't know. So this is the desk, right? So I don't know. I mean, can I describe the desk a bit more, please? Have to go to the other side. Anyway, I'm sitting here like this. Is it visible? Does it make sense? I don't know. It's a very weird seating arrangement. Of course, I have the longest hair I have had. It's going like all the way back down here. Ow, my knees hurt, and I have longer hair than Rapunzel. Whatever. English. Yes. Of course, this is my hair, original my hair. What is this? I don't know. I mean, yeah. What do they? Why do they do this? I don't know. Ah, yes, because my stomach all of a sudden hurt. Let's see. Let's try like some proper like things. Ow, my hand is hurting. Ow! Ah! Okay, let me stretch my hand. My hand a little bit. Let me stretch my arm. Yeah, okay, no wonder it's hurting. Wow, I was fucking using my arm. It's amazing. And it's even still attached. Alright, okay. Okay. Ouch. Okay, and again. Ooh. Holy shit, what did they do to my arms? I have like marks going all over my arm from like leaning against my desk. Apparently with a force of 5,000 newtons or something. I don't know. Kind of weird. I. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling like I could keep on going. I kind of want to take a break and lie down because I'm feeling the storm that is approaching. I fear I am the storm that I. That was terrible. Anyway, it happens. What is this? I don't know. Something. First, I kind of thought of a face, but then I stopped thinking. Hmm. Hmm. Ouch. Hmm. Can I like? Hmm. Kind of looks like a sort of like sandwich or maybe like a burger. Also not really. That is this. I don't know, something. It's a something. It's a me, Mario. And I want to try personating, not personating, making an impression, like doing a proper impression of Mario. Maybe I have the voice for that. I don't know. We'll see. Hmm. All right, okay. I'm gonna stop here. I don't know. Kind of losing the plot, and I have to go somewhere else. Sit somewhere where it's actually comfortable to sit. Sorry for the abrupt end here, but yeah. I don't know if I learned anything today. Maybe, maybe not. Let me just get rid of these like fryers or whatever this was supposed to be. Let me just get rid of all this. All right, there we go. Anyway, hope you have a nice rest of your day, or beginning, or middle, or late middle, end. Yes. Oh well. Have a nice day. Take care of your body, and hope you learned something. I'm not too sure I did. Perhaps I did. Kind of looks like I did, but also not really. We'll see. Until next time.